B-A-U-E. So, but that wasn't the best place to be. I have always been just so lucky, and it has never escaped me how lucky I've been. First of all, I was very lucky to have married the woman that I did. It has been quite a journey that we have been through, all the way from farming to fast food to banking to the largest ostrich farm in Kansas, which is not something I'm the most proud of, but it still is haunted to this day. She raised 3 great kids, and they married 3 great people, and you can't be so lucky as to that happen. And now we've got 8 great grandkids, and I will tell you, the way they're raising them, they're going to be 8 great adults. And I am so very, very lucky to have them. But I just lucked into broadcasting. A friend of mine wanted to do a project in broadcasting, and we looked at it for a few months, and it wasn't going to work. And I happened to run into the local owner of the radio station that was mentioned in the video, Phil Taylor. I said, hey, I kind of got interested in that. If you ever want to sell that, keep me in mind. And oh my gosh, within 3 weeks he was there at the door. It's like, here, I'd like you to buy this. And well, they were in dire straits, and we were able to fashion a deal that worked for everybody. But we were so lucky at that point to get a great staff. We were 6,000 watts on a 150-foot rented stick in a rented studio downtown above a bank. And I mean, there was no assets. The biggest asset of KCOY was the loss carry forward of all the years of losing money for the income tax. So that's why to this day it's called Taylor Communications, because that was their biggest asset. But within a year, we were able to turn it around, and it was obvious that the people that we inherited with that purchase were way too good to be with us long term unless we could leverage them into a much bigger market. We could not afford to pay them their value. And 3 of those people are back here at this table. They still work with us today in Clay Center. And so then we bought KFRM, and if we thought KCOY was run down, oh my goodness, KFRM was worse yet. And it had proven that it couldn't work. Between the time it sold in 1978 to the time we bought it in 1996, it had 10 failed visions. And nobody with a reputation would come to work for us because they knew it was a terrible idea. The good news was we didn't know that. And so we were so lucky to build that from scratch. I will tell you, we doubled sales every month for 20 straight months. But when you start at 0, it doesn't go very fast. But it was a great journey, and we rebuilt it. We rebuilt KCOY 3 times. But over the years, we were not able to grow in the broadcast area. We grew in other businesses, but we just never really worked that we could grow in broadcast. And then we got the opportunity in early 2014 to buy the Rockingham stations, including Goodland, Dodge City, and Liberal. And we were just so lucky to have gotten to join them with what we've been doing, because we love broadcasting. And when I say we, it's these people, and we intend for those people over there to learn to love it as well. We're so lucky again, we got great staff with these stations that we can build from, and in communities we understand. We're so lucky to have been in communities. One thing though, that early on we weren't broadcasters. We had bought advertising because of the businesses we were in. And we knew the things we didn't like about buying advertising. So we changed the culture so that everything was about the advertiser. It was about making those advertisers money. And we got involved with National Association of Foreign Broadcasting, and made people aware of KFRM around the country. KCOY and KFRM is in Clay Center, Kansas, and if you don't go remind people around the United States that you're there, you're easily forgotten. And so we've done a lot of travel over the years to remind them about us, and we've just been so lucky. I wanted to use Ben's statement about the hand of God, but I didn't want to assume I knew what God really wanted. If I had known, I would have done it. He would just tell me. But He leads us along in little jerks and pieces. And it's been a wonderful journey. And honestly, the highlight of my career is tonight being inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's really such an honor. And thank you very much, all of you,